Okay then, I'll be straightforward. I've liked you since college, Ryota-kun.
You're kidding?
I'm sorry. Let's break up.
A few months ago, my girlfriend since college had suddenly dumped me.
To be honest, I found someone else I like. He works for the same company as I do, and he's very cool. Ryota, you have money, but your face is underwhelming.
Okay, I understand. Let's break up. I guess a nice is all that matters in a man. That day, I was dumped for a reason I couldn't do anything about. All I have left is my job. I began to devote myself to my work so that I could forget the wounds of my broken heart. One day.
Thank you for your time today. I am Kaori Takamatsu, the project manager of Company A.
I'm Roto Yanagita from Company B. Thank you for your time today as well. Wow, really? This person went to university with me. She's still beautiful. She has been fit and beautiful since college and has always been the center of attention. I think she might have even been added to the Hall of Fame at the university beauty pageant.
Are you Ryota-kun from our university?
Huh? That's right. Do you remember me?
Yes, of course. But I never imagined seeing you in a place like this.
I was surprised to see you too. I didn't know you had a job at Company A.
Yes, well, because it is my father's company. I didn't have any other choice.
Huh? Your dad owns that company?
Yes. Anyway, long time no see. I used to see you in lectures when I was in college, but it feels so strange seeing you.
Yeah, but I'm surprised you remember seeing me in lectures. My face isn't particularly memorable.
I remember you very well because your dissertation was highly viewed overseas, and I used them to study too. I like the way you think, and I was always impressed by how smart you were.
You're too kind. Getting complimented by Kaori-san made my face turn red. When I scratched my head out of shyness, Kaori-san laughed a little.
You don't have to be humble because I really respect you.
Thank you.
I haven't said anything to be thanked for. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm at work right now. Please follow me. Let's talk about work in the conference room.
Yes. After that, we went into work mode and talked about the transaction details for a whole hour. And when the discussion was over, Kaori-san saw me off at the lobby. Okay, well, see you.
Oh, wait a minute. We happen to cross paths again. Why don't we exchange our personal contacts? I want to talk about things other than work. But will your girlfriend get angry? You were going out with a girl back in college, right?
Oh, it seems that she knew my ex-girlfriend, probably because she had the same major at the same university. We broke up a long time ago.
Really?
For some reason, Kaori-san's eyes sparkled in happiness. After that, she looked down as if she'd realized something.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
No, it's okay because I've already gotten over it.
Okay, then you can give me your number without hesitation.
Haha, that's right. After exchanging our numbers, Kaori-san smiled happily again. Why do you look so happy?
Actually, I wanted to exchange contacts with you even when I was in college. But I didn't because you had a girlfriend.
Is that so? But knowing my contact information won't do you any good. It's no exaggeration to say that Kaori-san was the most popular girl in college, and my contacts were sure to be buried among many others. That's what I thought, but Kaori-san laughed a little and shook her head.
It's not useless because I've been eyeing you ever since then.
Eyeing me?
Yeah, of course you were a student, but you were more mature than your peers. You're smart, calm, and made me feel relaxed when we were talking.
Oh, thank you. You're making me blush.
It's stuff like that which makes you extra cute.
I was surprised again by Kaori-san, who laughed after saying that.
Hey, if you don't have a girlfriend now, why don't we go out for dinner next time?
Oh, by all means.
I'm glad. I'll get back to you.
Okay. From that day on, we contacted each other often. And soon the day came when we decided to go somewhere together. Meeting up with Kaori-san, it makes me kind of nervous.
Ryota-kun, sorry for the wait.
I heard Kaori-san's voice as I was getting restless looking at my watch. When I looked up, I saw Kaori-san running towards me in casual clothing. She's not dressed for work. She's cute. I've only seen her in a suit, so my heart raced seeing her bare legs through her fluttering skirt. I blushed, but Kaori-san didn't say anything and just smiled.
Let's go.
Oh, okay. When I entered the restaurant, I noticed that everyone was watching Kaori.
Look at her. She's beautiful. Wow.
Should I try and go talk to her?
Everyone is crazy about you, Kaori-san.
Maybe, but
Kaori-san, who grinned, stepped closer to me and whispered in my ear.
I'm not interested in anyone other than you, Ryota-kun.
Expecting something a bit less straightforward, my heart jumped. Well, you shouldn't say anything that seems too suggestive. I mean, I won't get the wrong idea, but...
What?
Kaori-san looked dissatisfied with my response, pouted her lips, and looked at me.
I'm making this so clear and easy for you to understand, and yet you don't see it. Or are you just pretending to not get it?
What are you talking about?
Okay then, I'll be straightforward. I've liked you since college, Ryota-kun.
You're kidding! Why me? Kaori-san and I live in totally different worlds. The most popular girl in school and a nobody.
Don't you remember the coffee incident?
Kaori said that to me, Fun was very confused. Those words reminded me of a particular incident. It was back when I was in my second year of college. I wonder when my ride will be here. I heard a small scream on my way home after buying what I needed at college. When I looked over, I saw Kaori-san surrounded by two men.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I got coffee on your clothes.
Oh yeah, I feel sorry for you, so I'll buy you some new clothes. Let's go.
No, I'm fine.
Don't be shy. Let's go.
The men are forcibly pulling Kaori-san's hand and trying to walk away with her. Is this a new method to prey on women? I rushed over and pulled Kaori-san away from the men. Thank you for the kind offer, but she's my friend, so she's going to buy clothes with me.
But it's my fault that it's dirty, so I have to pay.
Then you should just give her the money.
Huh? What's your problem?
Those are my lines. Plus, it'll be much faster and safer if she goes with me. Were you planning on taking her around town in dirty clothes?
Why, you little...
Just then, a car parked right next to us.
Wow, it's a super expensive car. Who is in it?
Kaori-san, let's go.
Huh?
Although Kaori-san was confused, I pulled her hand and walked toward the car. It was then a man came out of the driver's seat and opened the back seat door.
Welcome back, sir.
Oh, thank you. Here, you can sit in the back, Kaori-san.
Okay.
I get Kaori-san in the car first and look back. Forget about the money and don't worry about her clothes. I'll take care of it. And don't try any weird pickups tricks anymore. The car drove off, leaving the men behind with their mouths wide open. By the coffee incident, did you mean that time?
Yes. You were so cool, just like a prince to me. You acted like such a gentleman after that too. Thanks to you, that day could have been the worst day ever, but it became the best day ever.
I'm glad.
Thank you again. But you didn't notice that I've always been interested in you since then. Well, no wonder since you had a girlfriend.
Haha, I guess I'm sorry.
It's okay, it couldn't be helped. I also gave up at that time since you had a girlfriend. But after I met you again, I realized that I still had a feeling for you. Hey, now that you're single, would you go out with me?
I'm happy you feel that way about me. You're beautiful and I think you're easy to talk to. But I wonder if it's okay to go out with you on that alone.
No problem. I'll make you say that you like me more than anyone else.
Kaori-san gave me a bright smile, and we were shown to our seat where we enjoyed our meal.
You better be ready.
Kaori-san declared to me as she raised her glass for a toast. A few months later, I easily fell for Kaori-san.
Now we can have a real date.
Haha, that's right.
Ryota!
One day, as the two of us walked around town holding each other's arms, my ex-girlfriend ran up me from the crowd.
Ryota, listen. That guy was cheating on me. Ryota is more sincere and kind and reliable after all. Hey, go out with me again. I'm sorry, he's my boyfriend now.
With that said, Kaori-san hugged me tightly.
What? Kaori Takamatsu?
So that's the situation. Sorry. I hope you find someone nice soon.
Now, Ryota-kun, let's go.
Okay. Leaving my ex-girlfriend standing behind, we walked off with her holding each other's arms again. I can't believe this. My plan was like this. I was going to give a Christmas present to my girlfriend, a gift that I worked so hard to buy. But I happened to see her cheating on me with my childhood friend, Shinya, who also is my best friend. It was at my girlfriend's apartment. I could hear the voice even from the outside. I could hear Shinya's voice so clearly, and I collapsed from my knees. This is a nightmare. If I came an hour later, did I not have to see the harsh reality?
Hey, Hinata, did you hear something? Could that be Shinji?
I didn't hear anything. I'm too occupied with this, so I don't know. He's working today. There are another 2 hours until he comes.
By he, she means me. The owner said that he would be able to handle the restaurant on his own because there weren't much customers. So he let me out of the French restaurant where I worked 2 hours earlier. Because it was snowing, not many customers came. There were many cancellations too. For fuck's sake! I spat out dirty words, and I slammed on the door. I was angry to the point where that didn't solve anything, but the devastation was much more. She was a beautiful girl who was my childhood friend and also a girlfriend. Was. She's my ex now, so I won't give her the present. It was a Christmas present that I chose at a select shop while excitingly wondering what would suit her. I even asked the female staff questions like, which one would you like to receive as a gift?
Probably this.
She chose the expensive one, of course. I hesitated, but I bought that one. It was well over my budget, but I bought it because I imagined Hinata's happy face and brushed it off. Looking back, I was an idiot. I should go home. I dropped my shoulders and kept walking the dark streets. My cheeks are wet because of the slushy snow. They aren't tears at all. Well, to be honest, I was nearly crying. What am I going to do with the piercings? I went up to the bridge and kept thinking about what I should do. I really want to toss it in a river, but that's not the right thing to do. It was expensive, too. I have to throw it out in the trash. I could use the bin at the park, or the bin at the convenience store. In fact, when I murmured, "This damn thing," and faked throwing it out, I felt a bit relieved. A pink umbrella was held out towards me.
Shinji-senpai, you're soaked.
That reminds me, I had a black umbrella, but I left it at Hinata's house. I totally forgot because I was so angry. I seriously forgot about it since I even had a hood on.
You don't have an umbrella? If it's okay with you, do you want to come with me to my house?
Sure. It was Shinya's sister, a girl named Mahiro. She's a beauty with a cute face, pure looks, and black hair. Her hairs are in 2 pigtails, nothing flashy. My ex, Hinata, is pretty flashy. Mahiro has this kind of beauty that is different from Hinata, like not so flashy, but sophisticated.
Senpai, are you crying?
I didn't answer that question, and I asked her something else instead. What are you doing at this time of the night?
I wanted to spend my time with someone I like, so I was trying to find that person.
Is that so?
After all, it's Christmas, you know. I want to spend it with someone I like.
I know, right? I know how you feel. Stomp, stomp. I was being reckless. I was dragging by boots while walking. I shoved the little present into my pocket so I can throw it out when I got home. But Mahiro's steps are really light.
What's that?
What?
What did you hide in your pocket just now?
It's nothing. I was going to throw it out. It's a trash.
Oh, a trash. About that trash. Actually, I don't want you to think that I'm pathetic, but I kinda want that.
Huh?
I want that thing.
I looked at her face twice. What the hell is she talking about?
That's something that you chose with all your heart to give to someone, right?
Eh? Wait, is she looking into my mind? Could she be psychic or something? Well, it's true that I chose it very carefully, but it's kinda cursed at this point.
That thing, the piercing. Who are you going to gift them to?
What? Wait, how did you know that they were piercings? I jumped out of the umbrella in shock. I was that panicking.
Well, because it's pretty small. If you look at it, you can tell that it isn't something big. It's carefully wrapped. It's supposed to be a Christmas present, right? I could see the red and the green ribbons. Were you going to gift it to your girlfriend?
Yeah, well, I'm going to be honest. It was for my ex. I was going to give it to my ex-girlfriend. I shoved my hands into the pocket and crushed it. I was much relieved than before. I hate my best friend, Shinya, but his sister, Mahiro, doesn't have anything to do with this. She listened to my story, so I felt like I was saved a little.
I'd love to get a present from someone I like. Hey senpai, that thing that you just crushed. If you're going to throw it out, then I want it.
What are you talking about? It was beautifully wrapped, but it was crushed this second, see? I held the crushed present in my left hand and brought it before her eyes.
I'm fine with that. See, I will take care of it. I promise.
Is that so? Then you can take it.
Wow, I'm so happy. It's a Christmas present from someone I like.
What? What did you just say?
I said, it's a Christmas present from someone I like.
You serious? Are you talking nonsense?
I'm serious. The reason why I was out and about on this snowy day at night is, just as I told you, I was looking for someone I like.
It was just a trash. The piercings that I was going to give my ex was destined to go to a trash bin, but because of Mahiro, it was saved.
Senpai, take me on a date sometimes. I'm going to wear these piercings. I'm going to dress up, like really well.
I arrived at my damn best friend's house. And Mahiro, the sister of my best friend, went inside the house. That's what I thought. But she came right out.
Ah, my parents aren't home right now. Do you want to stay? Isn't it really cold? Do you want to drink a hot cocoa?
What? No, that guy. Your brother might be home anytime. I'd rather be dead if I need to meet him right now.
That's nothing. There's nothing to worry about even if you meet him. I have to be brave, but I kinda want to tell him about this. That we became a couple.
How is he going to react?
My brother is a little obsessed with me. He loves me to bits, but we're related by blood. A brother and a sister. So he can't fall in love with me. Well, the fact that he went for Senpai's girlfriend is already a forbidden love. But he loves me more than your ex-girlfriend.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, if you don't mind. Do you want to show him where we were cuddling together and see how he reacts?
I swallowed my saliva in excitement. Would it be a revenge if I went out with his sister and spent a night with her? I thought it that way. Okay, I'll take the hot cocoa, and maybe I could stay for a night.
You have the spirit. Senpai, come on in. Don't hesitate at all. It's cold outside. You can have the hot drink. Then we can take baths together and sleep together.
I felt drunk. To the sweet temptation. To every bits of her sweet words. I couldn't resist it at all, even with my willpower, and the morning came. My phone was loudly ringing, and that's what woke me up. It was my ex.
Shinji, why didn't you come to my house yesterday? You were supposed to give me the Christmas present.
Well, about that, you cheated on me. I was going to give it to you, but I left without giving it to you. That's the story. I'm angry, you know. But I've already got a new girlfriend. She has a better figure than you, prettier than you, has a better personality than you. So I'm done with you, okay?
Hey!
I hang up on her. It was right after that. Shia came home. He seemed to have realized something when he saw us in pajamas. And then he saw his sister kiss my cheek right in front of him.
What the hell are you doing?
We're a couple now. When you were having a good time with Shinji Senpai's ex-girlfriend, I was having a good time with Shinji Senpai.
What the hell?
Shia was red to his ears. He was clearly angry. Apparently, he's truly obsessed with his sister. Speaking of me, I completely broke up with my ex-girlfriend, trying to rebuild my life. I'm trying my best to make my best friend's sister happy, so I'm studying really hard. I may have looked like I had no brains and boring, but I was just being lazy. If I put in enough effort, I'm an intelligent man who passes an entrance exam for the Type 3 Science Department of Tokyo University. My ex-girlfriend wanted to start things over again, but there was no way that I would date with her. One day, I suddenly moved in with my childhood friend. There was one condition: I had to hug her every morning.
All right, give me a hug before heading to school.
Okay. At first, I was confused by the rule.
Actually, I'm not able to see my dad right now. My mom kicked me out after they had my little brother.
I had no idea she was so lonely, even though she was living such a worry-free life. What's this? One day, I came home and found a hastily written note on my desk.
I am in debt up to my neck. I don't think you should know where we are. Take care.
Dad? You're kidding! I screamed out loud. So they were in really huge debt, and soon after, I got kicked out of the house I was born and raised in. Dad, what am I gonna do? I can't even go to school without money. While I sat hanging my head on a park bench, I heard the sound of heels falling in a steady rhythm until they stopped in front of me. Expensive shoes and beautiful legs. I looked up and my eyes went wide. Shizuku?
Long time no see.
There she was, my childhood friend, Sasaki Shizuku. We were close enough in age to go to school together until elementary school, but she was the daughter of someone at a big company. I had heard that she started attending more famous private school from junior high school. Why are you here?
I heard you were in some trouble, so I was looking for you.
Huh? Why?
I'll buy you. I'll pay off your debts for you. In exchange, you will do everything I say from now on.
What? Seriously?
Yes, here's the contract.
So, she offered me the contract. I had no choice but to sign it. This looks heavy. Is she going to order me around? The thought of a life of slavery was a bit depressing. In reality, however, it was quite peaceful, unlike what I had imagined. We're going to live in this place? Together?
Right. Oh, and you've been transferred to the same private high school as me.
Okay. I mean, what is this place? You didn't set this up for me, did you?
This is my apartment. I'm living alone, so it'll be just you and me.
Really? Well, that's a problem too, isn't it? Although I was concerned about the idea of living together, she didn't force me to do anything in particular, which put me off guard. However, there was one strange rule.
All right, give me a hug before going to school.
Okay. I awkwardly hugged her. Hugging her like this every morning before school. This was the only rule I lived by here.
All right, let's go to school.
Sure. After a few minutes, she'd leave the room, apparently satisfied. I followed, walking awkwardly like an unmaintained robot. What's the point of these hugs anyway? I had another big problem besides the strange rule. It happened every morning in the living room.
Oh, morning, Rue.
Shizuku, I've told you so many times not to change here.
But I need to take a shower in the morning.
Shizuku rubs her eyes and begins to take off her pajamas. I rushed into the kitchen before she was completely in her underwear. What the hell does she think I am? Stimulating days. And it was just as stimulating at school, because...
Hey, who do you think you are? You show up here all of a sudden and act all big.
Whoa! I was walking down the hallway when someone stuck their leg out. I fell hard. The guys all laughed at me. Apparently, Shizuku was real popular at the school, and lots of students didn't like how I suddenly showed up and kept her constant company. I was always getting tripped like that, and sometimes they'd even soak my textbooks. I can't even have a normal student life like this. I sighed, and just as I was about to stand up, a thin, beautiful hand reached out to me.
Are you okay?
Shizuku!
The boys were flustered. Shizuku watched me get up, glared at them, and here's what she said.
You guys have been harassing Rue like this for a while now. Now, combined with what you've just done, I finally have enough evidence. I have collected security camera footage from all over the school and identified all of the people harassing him. If you don't apologize to him immediately, I'll submit it to all your parents, the education officials, and the police. If that happens, your reputation will be tarnished, and your admission to a prestige university will be in jeopardy.
No.
No one in the school thought that Shizuku meant it as just a threat. I received more apologies that day from more people than I had ever received in my life, and since that day, no one harassed me again. Thanks to you, my school life has become more comfortable. Thanks.
I'm glad to hear that.
When we were talking about it over tea together in our apartment, I suddenly decided to ask her about something that had been bothering me. Do you have some kind of trouble? Sometimes you look lonely.
Actually, I'm not able to see my dad right now. My mom kicked me out after they had my little brother.
What? Seriously? It's not normal to kick someone out when they have a new kid. There must be a reason. That's what she told me.
That's definitely weird. Okay, I'll ask my dad and others about it casually.
Thanks. I talked to my classmates, Oikawa and Sayonji, with whom I had recently become friends, about Shizuku. Oikawa is one of the most famous and wealthy people in the social circles, and the Sayonji family are celebrities who have owned a famous private hospital for generations. I was sure he'll be able to help me. A few weeks later...
So, I did some research and found that there are a lot of unknowns about Shizuku's birth.
Well, as for me, it seems she was born in her hospital.
Wow, thanks! At the time, I had no idea that 2 weeks later, Sayonji would come pale-faced to report something to us.
Hey, big news! According to the paperwork, Shizuku is supposed to be the daughter of the woman who later remarried her father. But it seems that's not the case. I did some research, and it turns out her birth documents and blood type are completely different. Her father's ex-wife also happened to have a baby on the same day, but it looks like she was switched with her.
What? Are you saying that she's her father's ex-wife's child?
That's what those papers say.
But then I guess that explains why they kicked her out after they had her brother. They kicked her out because they had a real biological child. But then what was the point of switching the child in the first place? I don't know why, but I decided to share the facts with Shizuku after I learned of them. Sorry I dug in on my own.
It's okay. I'm sure I wouldn't have figured it out on my own. So thank you. I'm going to go have a word with my dad.
Yeah. That night, Shizuku came home. Her eyes were bright red. So how'd it go?
My mother-in-law, was originally my father's mistress and wanted to make her own children happy. So she switched us. But when his wife and that child died in an accident, she tried to get back with my father and forced him to marry her.
I see. That's why they kicked you out when they had your brother.
Yeah, but we talked it over and I get to go home. All thanks to you. I'm not lonely anymore, so I'll cancel my contract with you. You can keep this apartment and what we have here as is.
This is... When are you leaving?
I'll head back tomorrow.
Tomorrow? I was stunned, as if I had been hit on the head with a club. She'll be gone tomorrow. This is... My life with Shizuku flashed back through my mind. At first, I was confused. The hugs, the way she would change her clothes wherever. But I was enjoying the days with her, eating together, going to school, and everything else. You won't miss this?
What?
I'm going to miss this. Even if I have a nice apartment, it's meaningless without you. Will you continue to live with me? Someday, I'll definitely get a great job and make you happy.
Rue.
Hey, I'm begging. Don't leave me. I need you.
You know, at first, I was just using you to satisfy my loneliness. But before I knew it, I was happy to be hugging you and enjoyed every day and wanted it to be like that every day. I think I like you, Rue.
So...
I want to be with you. I'd like to live here with you, if that's what you want, too.
It is. I can't imagine days without you. I hugged her, and she gently put her hand on my back and hugged me, tears streaming down her face. I'm very poor and my childhood friend bought me, and I'm living a happy and a little bit of an adult life.
My name is Tsukasa Nita. As you can probably tell, I'm a boring nerd guy, and even though I'm already in the final year of the high school, I don't think I'll be able to get a girlfriend any soon. I never had a girlfriend since I was born, and I've never kissed a girl, or held a girl's hand. And there is this annoying person who loves to make fun of me for a living.
Tsukasa, your face looks boring as per usual. That's why girls aren't attracted to you.
Shut up, leave me alone.
What? Why, aren't you thankful that I'm talking to you? It's a rare opportunity where you can talk with a girl. Do you think it's fine to act like that?
You don't count as a girl to me.
What the hell? You're so annoying.
This noisy girl is Miyabi Ikuzuki, a childhood friend of mine. Unlike me, who is boring and nerdy, she's a popular gyaru. She also has this outstanding figure. Apparently, many boys are after her, not only within this school, but from outside the school as well. She gets many confessions. There is even a rumor that she chooses different guys to date on a whim, just like choosing an accessory. You okay with speaking with me though?
What do you mean?
Some people might think that we're dating, you know?
Huh? With you? No way! That's so absurd.
Is that so? Then why does she talk to me this often? Miyabi always makes fun of me because she knows she's popular. I'm not a fan of her. One day after school, I was having a fun time with other boys talking nonsense. As we spoke, Kakeru started to say things like this. That being said, Tsukasa, you are getting along really well with Miyabi, aren't you? What makes you think like that? We are just a childhood friends. Really? Aren't you guys dating? No way. I've never kissed a girl or even kissed a girl, if you didn't know. Alright, I see. I'm sorry. You haven't kissed a girl? It's fine. Cheer up. What's up with you guys? Wait, do you mean... They're joking, right? Am I that late to the game? Maybe you can ask Miyabi if she can let you kiss. She might say yes. You're joking, right? I wouldn't be able to say that to her. And just like that, it was just a random talk that boys have, but there was someone else who listened to the conversation, not that I knew of it.
I see. Tsukasa is a kid who hasn't kissed a girl yet. That's a good information to have.
Even after that, Miyabi kept trolling me often. But she looked a bit different today.
Tsukasa, what do you think? This lipstick. I'm trying a new one.
Why do you say that to me? I know nothing about girls' lipsticks.
I'm asking for your opinion. Here, look at it more carefully.
Oof. She's sticking her lips towards me just like a duck. It looks really watery with the shiny lipstick.
What do you think? Do you want to kiss these lips?
What? What makes you think that way?
Oh, is that so?
Her reply was really grumpy. Miyabi went out of the classroom afterwards without saying anything else. What the hell is wrong with her? The only thing that I could do was to shake my head after being left alone by her. Miyabi kept acting really weird after that too.
My mouth feels really lonely.
You could put a candy in there.
Jesus, just notice it already, you sloth.
What the hell is wrong with you? You've been acting weird for a while now.
Oh, so now you're angry, Mr. Unpopular?
What? That doesn't have anything to do with this. Miyabi shows a dirty smirk.
I know it. You know, you haven't even had a chance to kiss a girl, right? What a sad guy.
What the? How do you know that?
You don't have to know the reason behind it.
Miyabi came close, pushing her body towards me. She smelled a little like a flower, maybe because of the shampoo.
If you got on the ground and asked me, I may let you kiss me.
Ugh, she must be joking. I mean, I am the boring, unpopular guy, but I have a pride too. That might have been why I left such lines slip out of my mouth. I have kissed a girl.
What? You had a girlfriend?
Of course, I never had a girlfriend in my life. On top of that, I don't even have a female friend to talk to aside from Miyabi.
Is that so?
Miyabi? I noticed that Miyabi's attitude has changed. She was facing downward, backing up as if she was staggering.
Why is it? Was it just me? Being stupid and all?
Hey, you're crying?
Huh? Oh, true. That's funny. That's weird.
No matter how much she wipes it, the tears kept streaming down on her face. Miyabi seemed surprised herself about the tears.
Sorry, I have to go.
Hey, wait up!
Don't follow me!
Hey! Miyabi ran away from me. I stood there as I couldn't think of anything to do but wonder. After that, Miyabi stopped making fun of me. I tried to send messages online because I wondered what happened, but she only read them and never replied.
You went out with your boyfriend, right? How was it? Huh? What do you mean, how? It was pretty normal. What do you mean? I'm curious. Did you do it? What? How could I? That's,
Huh? What's up with that? Miyabi was having fun talking about her boyfriend with her female friends. When I was overhearing it, I don't know why, but my chest felt uncomfortable. The weekend came. I had nothing to do, so I was lying around in the room, and my sister Aki showed up.
Brother, there's someone who came to see you.
Huh? Me?
Yeah, Miyabi-chan. Hey.
Behind Aki, there was Miyabi in her usual clothes, acting uneasy. Aki left the room when she finished guiding Miyabi to my room as if she's done a job. That leaves just two of us in the room.
Tsukasa's room hasn't changed at all.
Is that so? That being said, why is her clothing so revealing like this? I couldn't dare to stare at it, but I don't have anywhere else to look at.
What is it?
No, it's nothing. Calm down, me. It's so uncool that I'm this suspicious. I need to find some other things to talk about. When I was trying so hard to look for a topic, Miyabi started the conversation.
So I came here because I had something that I wanted to ask you.
Oh yeah? What is it?
So how was it like when you kissed a girl?
The hell are you talking about?
Just tell me already. You did it, right? You kissed other girl.
She started at me from below, just as she was accusing me. Her eyes were slightly watery with the tears. Oof, why is she looking at me like that? I feel so guilty. I wasn't strong enough that I could keep telling the lies. My bad. It was a lie. I've never kissed anyone before.
Huh? What the hell? Do you know how I've been feeling all this way?
Hey, you, Miyabi, don't push. Calm down.
Shut up!
Miyabi kept pushing her body towards me. Her boobs were nearly touching me and I collapsed trying to avoid it. Wah! We both fell down on the floors as if Miyabi pushed me down. Then Miyabi hugged me. What the hell are you doing?
Doesn't matter. Why did you lie to me?
That's because I felt like a loser when you teased me. You wouldn't know how I felt because you're so popular.
You're such an idiot.
What? What are you... Do you want to start a fight?
Just in case you don't know, I've never dated anyone. They do confess to me, but I reject everything. So that means I've never had any experience with a guy either.
Really? But you talk about your boyfriend so often in the classroom.
That's just my classmates heating up on their own. They think that I have a boyfriend. I mean, I'm a popular girl, you know? I can't say that I don't have any at this point.
What the hell? So Miyabi also lied because of the stupid pride, just like me. We were both lying, so it's a tie. Miyabi's face came closer. Hey.
And you don't ask me for a kiss? I can give you my first kiss especially for you, if you do it now.
Oh, that's a fascinating offer.
Right? What do you want to do?
Then maybe I will ask.
Sure. Think then. Choo.
Miyabi made my wish come true. We kissed for the first time in our lives. Even though it made me sad, she parted her lips.
Is your wish just a kiss? Do you want more?
Are you sure?
It's up to you, Tsukasa.
Then I'd like to. Just as I tried to say that, there was a knock on the door.
Brother, do you want some treats? Oh, was I interrupting something?
No, nothing. No matter how I tried to explain myself, my sister looked at me suspiciously. I still remember Miyabi's red face from embarrassment. Yet, Miyabi doesn't stop to tease me in classroom.
Your face looks boring as per usual. That's why girls aren't attracted to you.
Shut up, leave me alone. This usual banter makes me feel peaceful. But something also changed. Miyabi whispered into my ears.
And when do we do the rest?
Hey, you don't say that here. Oh Christ, this is making me have heartburn from the morning. My friend's remarks never reached me because I was too focused on Miyabi's smile.
Thank you for watching till the end. We are looking forward to your comments. I will be encouraged if you put any kind of comment and give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you next time. Bye.